Okay, washing machine's going. My tea is brewing. Cats have had their treats this morning. So now I'm going to the shed to try to get out some Christmas things.
Through Thursday, I do want to point your attention towards the weekend forecast. We have that rain Friday, but then Saturday, just a slight chance of rain, and it does look like we'll follow it up with more wet weather by.
Oh no. I always hate opening that door. Need to do a little work out here, but not today. Okay, I've already got into this, which has got lots of Christmas bows and garland, wreaths. So I'm going to set this out, probably take it to the porch and go through it. And here is some tins and cookie holders, and that's some Christmas cups. And this is Santa bag, has Christmas CDs in it. So again, I'm going to set that on the porch and go through it. Another tub. Oh, got Christmas placemats. Oh, Christmas kitchen towels, stockings for me and the old man. And I believe a lot of my ornaments, or maybe just figurines and different things, are in this. But of course I've got to take all this into the house and go through it. So this will go not on the porch, but in the house. Okay. That's pine cones. I'm not sure what's in the big box. I have some tins here that probably have bows and garland and stuff in them, so I'm going to move those on the porch. Okay, this huge blue tub has a lot of Christmas things in it. And it's too heavy for me to carry. So I'm going to have to move like individual items a little at a time. Won't be able to film all of this. Be easier if I had somebody holding the camera for me. But I'll be taking all this in the house, and then we'll start again. As I get near the bottom of this tub, I'm finding out that it's full of these beetle bugs, like little brown ladybugs. There's just all kinds of them in here. So all my stuff will have the little ladybugs in it. I'll have to go through it all, then vacuum in the house, because everything will be full of ladybugs. Now it's empty. Even got the ladybugs out. Okay, next I'm going to get these two suitcases out. My husband and I. Oh, and look, more ladybugs. Let me get a broom to get that off. As I was saying, my husband and I, we go for a couple nights stay and go to the casino over in Murphy. So I had to get those out and make sure there's not ladybugs in them. We take this little one to fill it full of snacks and drinks to take to our room. And as you can see, the sun is shining today, which is nice. That's helped warm it up a little bit. I guess it's about 37. So it's not quite as cold as it was this morning. And I did get my little Christmas yard flag out the other day. Peace on earth. I sure wish for that. All right, I'm going to head to the house. Here's some things on the porch that I've set out to use later to decorate the yard. And then some of the other things that'll come into the house later. And of course our suitcases. And over here, I've got some of those bows and ribbons and wrapping papers in that. So, headed on into the house.
Go here, and you will write this, and your name
Oh,
will go
feels
here.
nice and warm in here.
This was-
So,
I think that, she liked to
here's
take her
everything
time.
I brought in. Some of it on the table. Some of it in the floor.
I think he was really angry.
And of course in here in the living room, because I'll be going through it all.
He's been writing all of his.
Okay. I'm going to start another load of clothes. I like to wash the pants separate from the tops and the socks. Take 2 loads out of the darks. Okay. So that's loaded and going. Got 1 load in the dryer. That's 2. Another load ready. 3.
Presidency to be very critical of
And then the lighter clothes, which would be 4 loads. While I'm here at my bedroom, I'll show you some more necklaces I've just finished making. Blue and silver, and this has red and brown and kind of a metal bead on it. And then this, and this one's just silvery colors with the corn beads, and this is pink and blue. Then I got out my Christmas jewelry. And I have a lot of earrings and pins. And then I had made these Christmas corn bead necklaces for myself a couple of years ago, I guess. Got lots of red and green. And then someone else made this one for me, which I'm really fond of. Here's Frank getting him a little bite to eat. Aren't you, Frank? Again, just don't bother me. I'm busy, Mom.
All of it. All of it. Well, on a domestic policy level, too.
And then here's the tub I'm going to have to go through. That has all the ornaments on it. But, of course, I've got to get the lights on the tree first. So, let me pause it here for a minute. Well, looks like my tree lights work. Testing them out just to see. So, then I'll get them on the tree. Okay, I got the lights on the tree. Think they look pretty good. Next comes the ornaments.
More heartbreak for the Israeli family of Doron and Yoni Asher. Over the weekend, Yoni could not hug his wife Doron tight enough, along with their young daughters Roz and
I usually hang my stockings right here between this door frame where I hang these stickball rackets. It's a Native American game that different tribes play at their fairs or powwows or festivals. And my husband has a pair of these. And his bedroom's over there, so I put his stocking here. And then my bedroom's over here, so I hang my stocking over here. Can't really see it very good, but so they hang there. Okay, this pink tub, I want to go through it and then probably quit for today. I'm still working on my laundry.
I know you had a baby daughter as well.
Yeah, he left behind a mother and father.
I just want to show you a few things.
The youngest was
This is a
6 months old.
sled.
She's absolutely,
It used to be my mother's. It's a treasured Christmas decoration.
Sweet man that always remembered for his laugh and his faces. He's always had a smile on his face. He loved life. He's a wonderful father, a wonderful husband.
This is like a glass bell.
Family member. He's always had many memories of him, spending the summertime with him when we can't visit our family down south. So we were very, very saddened to hear those news today. We were hoping for a better outcome on this day than to hear about the news today.
Pretty blue ball.
It has been now a few days since
Might need a little more light in here.
In the first exchange, that was back on Friday. I know you've been keeping the distance, but have you been able to speak with any of these family members or learn about the conditions they actually endured during their 48 days in captivity?
I've tried to reach out to them and
A satin ball.
as we all hear from the people coming back.
I remember back in
About their
the
poor conditions,
60s.
like were reported before me.
I guess it was when the first satin balls came out.
A very hard
My mother
human
bought some purple and pink and gold. And she took angel hair and wrapped little circles around the Christmas lights. They were the big lights then. And she wrapped the angel hair around the lights on each one on the tree and hung these satin balls. And the reflection was beautiful. I remember I just thought that was the most beautiful tree I'd ever seen.
It is chilling to the core. It's really hard to hear those, but we understand that again. This is the life and this is the conditions in prison. But
Old-fashioned
kids
icicles.
are not scared from this kind of horrible condition.
I like them.
Our hearts go out to you, Dory. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Will.
Now, the United States is,
My sister
sending
collected
20
pigs,
additional plane
and this
loads
is a
of
pig
medical aid to Gaza.
nutmeg shaker.
Health
I put these little Christmas outfit on.
Could die from disease than from the Israeli airstrikes. We have all of those details and much more coming up. And CNN's special live coverage continues.
And there's Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus
CNN News
kissing.
brought to you by Stanley Steve.
Cute.
Stanley Steelers proud to clean over 1 million homes across America every year.
Oh, I have several butterflies that I put on my tree. This is blue. I've been watching Rosalind Carter, First Lady Rosalind Carter's funeral today, and they were talking about her having the butterfly trails. And when I took the tissue paper off of that, I just thought of it. I thought, yes, I like butterflies too.
We're gonna need a bigger tree.
Yes, you did.
Shop Cyber Monday deals at Ring.com.
This is a sand dollar that says Noel. I always love the beach.
Well, that was a relief for chest congestion in any type of cough, day or night. Use an XDA. It's combat.
Struggling with the highs and lows of bipolar.
Some apple.
Ask about Vraylar.
I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm trying to find some of the special ones.
With Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute
That I'd like to show you.
bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full spectrum relief.
I wrap all of them in tissue paper just to preserve them.
Most saw no substantial impact
Of course, there's a pretty snowflake cross.
increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual
Probably won't be able to get all of them on my little tree. I haven't been able to for a few years. Here's another glass one. That's a Christmas tree. Then a friend of mine gave me these that she'd had for years. And they have birds on them.
Sleepiness and stomach issues are also common. Side effects can
Little ornaments with birds. Hummingbirds, red birds,
AbbVie could help you save.
robins.
What's going on? I'm right here. I was busy cash staffing for the holiday. Chase Free Money Limits. You know, I can't believe you lost another account. It's a holiday tradition. Earn big time with Chase Free Money Limits.
Jim's mother made this.
Make more of what's yours.
DirecTV Sports Central brings your game stats and scores together, and now you can get it without satellite. One more reason to finally get rid of cable. But getting rid of cable guys might not be as easy.
Visit DirecTV.com for up to a $400 reward card.
Low E. Already?
Charity, my daughter, she made this pine cone one year. Think it's pretty.
Ram makes trucks for everyone. Like those with holiday spirit. And those with not so much. We make trucks for good Samaritans, good neighbors. and
It's an
even
angel,
good
the
entries.
decoration in
Whatever
the
it
house.
is this holiday, Ram has a truck for you.
During the Ram Black Friday sales event, get 10% below MSRP plus no monthly payments.
Angels, I've got several angels with their horns. This is another pine cone that my daughter Charity made. It's beautiful too.
That was then. And look at me now. You'll never truly forget migraine. With their reduced impact, making zero migraine days possible. It's the only pill of its kind that blocks CGRP and is approved.
And here's a Santa candle holder. That was my mother's.
Don't take if allergic to Qulipta. Both common side effects are nausea, constipation, and sleepiness. Learn how AbbVie can help you save. Qulipta. Don't forget you get money.
Another blue ball with glitter.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. Not only does it work on the bag, it works on the appearance, both feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. We even have a video.
And this is another Santa nutmeg shaker. And that was my mother's too. A lot of the paint had wore off of it. And I asked my sister if she'd paint them for me, which she did. So they look almost new now, but they're old.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexaderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexadermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
And fairies, I'm quite fond of fairies. So I have 2 fairies that I hang on my Christmas tree.
The first of 3 U.S. military flights carrying critical humanitarian aid to Gaza has now landed in Egypt. The cargo being allocated includes medical supplies, food, and winter gear.
Another butterfly, pretty green one.
Once the supplies arrive, they'll be distributed by UN agencies on the ground in Gaza. Officials say some 800 trucks carrying aid have made it in.
That's just a pretty poinsettia.
But the UN says that's just a drop in the ocean. Their words, drop in the ocean compared to what is really needed.
I have 4 or 5 of the drums from the little drummer boy. They're different colors.
Well, it's absolutely essential, but it's nowhere near enough. You understand how much aid?
There's a little needlepoint gingerbread man in a little wooden frame.
Over 16,000 people have died, 6,000 of them children, 4,000 of them women. 1.7 million people have displaced out of a population of 2.3 million. And the world
This one gets smashed down. He'll have to come back to life. But it's a little mouse in a walnut shell. Got a little blanket. I think that's cute.
If we are not able to put past this health system and provide the basic supplies, food,
A church.
medicines, and of course fuel to operate the hospitals.
the healthcare system is all but corrupt. They don't have electricity to run generators. They don't have power to run the water desalination plant. So this is system is clean and this vibrators. And there is
Trying to find some of the more interesting ones
5 days of the
so I can show you.
said that there would be 200 trucks coming in every day
Satin.
to run continuously to meet the needs here. So you're talking about food, fuel.
There's a candle. That's ceramics. My sister painted that. Has her initials and the year on the back. 1986.
So all the Ukrainians, the Qataris, the Egyptians are very trusted services.
This is from the casino. It says Harrah's on it. It's a candle and holly. It's cute.
What's going on, America? We're tired of the BS.
This is our unfiltered take on the biggest stories of the day.
Another glass ornament, and this one's an angel. Here's a wooden rocking horse. My eldest daughter, she had a rocking horse. A wooden one. And then my youngest daughter had one that had the springs. I remember that Christmas, putting that rocking horse together. What a job, but she loved it. And I have a Carolina Panther Christmas ornament with a snowman on it. And this one is the Yellow Submarine with the Beatles. Has their picture on it. Love it. I believe I have 2 of these. It's the manger scene, little wooden manger scene. is a wooden birdhouse ornament. Another butterfly, a red one. Well, that kind of gives you an idea of the kind of ornaments I have. I have a mixture, but it's always fun getting them out and having some fond memories. I always like plates and dishes. I collect some of those things. And this is just a little plate that says Season's Greetings. There was one in particular I wanted to show you. And then we'll call it quits, and I'll show you some more when I get the tree decorated. Oh, this is a very old Santa Claus. He looks pitiful, but I can remember this from the 50s or early 60s when I was just tiny. I always hang it on the back of the tree because it's so ugly. But it's been around a lot of years. Like I say, there's a lot of different ornaments in here. But I'm ready to end this video. I've still got laundry going I've got to finish. And getting closer to supper time. And I'm not going to do a whole lot more tonight. I guess that's why I have to take muscle relaxers 3 times a day. Because, you know, at my age, moving so much stuff around out of the shed and doing laundry and whatever, I get muscle spasms. So I may just give it a break, just piddle at it a little bit tonight. But thanks for coming along with me. Hope you've enjoyed it.